Hi everyone, welcome to Red Fox Sewing and Crafting, and welcome to my craft room. I'm Joanna. So we are continuing our 12 Days of Christmas series. Yesterday we did page 2, and today we're going to work on page 3. You will need one of your top loading pages for this next page. For the pieces, you will need one piece that is 2 1/4 by 9 1/2, one piece that is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and one piece that is 7 by 11. Grab your scoreboards, and we are going to start with our 7 by 11. You want the 11 inches at the top, and we are going to score in the middle at 5 1/2. On the 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, with the 5 1/2 inches at the top, you want to score at 1/2 inch. And then, last but not least, your 2 1/4 by 9 1/2. You want to start with the 9 1/2 at the top. I'm going to score at 1/2, turn it around, score at 1/2, turn it around one more time, and score it at 1/2. With the 7 by 11, we're just going to fold this in half, just like so, and then we're going to set this off to the side. We're going to fold and burnish on all the other score marks that we made on our other 2 pieces, and then we are going to miter our corners, and then on our pocket we want to cut out the 2 squares like this. So that your piece looks like this. And then we are going to miter our other 2 corners on our 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 inch piece. Just like this. We have our pieces, we have our page. You want your hinge to be on your left and your opening to be out from you, or away from you. Going to start with my pocket here, the bottom tab. And we are going to put this on the opposite side from our hinge. So it's going to be on this side. And you want to line it up with the side as best as you possibly can. And then you can take some Scotch tape and put it on top of the pocket tab, just like that. And then we can sticker the sides down. There's the pocket, and then our flap is going to go on the hinge side. So again, you want to line up your hinge with your flap as best as you possibly can. Just like that. And see if I can, going to bring it just a tad bit. So your page looks like this. You have a little tuck spot here and a flap. I have my pattern paper here, if you are following along with me with the decoration portion. This is the actually, these two are the same paper, it's just the two opposite sides. So this is the brighter side of the paper, and then this is the darker dotted side. So this is going to go on my pocket, and then this is going to go on the outside of my flap. I have my pattern paper on, and now we're going to work on the inside of our flap here. I have one of the larger oval frames, and I glued a piece of white paper on the back, leaving the top open, and I have the scalloped lace glued to the back, making sure that the top portion of the lace isn't attached to my frame. And my lace is cut to 8.5, which is the height of my page. And then I have a little bunch of flowers, a butterfly, and then my treasure. And this is going to go just like that. So I'm going to glue my lace down at the top, just my lace, and then once I know I'm past where I glued down my mat, then I can glue everything. And that way I still have my frame open so I can add a picture in. And this is going to go towards the left of my flap inside, but not totally over to the left. I want to leave a little bit of space between the edge of the flap and my frame. And then this is just going to go down here at the bottom. Just like this. I'm going to put this off to the side for now, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my little booklet here. I have this large floral piece here. It's the flower wreath with the clock in the middle, and I took some of the leaves and some of the rose heads and this blue butterfly here, and I glued them on to the places that matched on the flat one, so that it's a little bit three-dimensional. And that's just gonna go the top left corner here, just like this. And then I have a moment in time, and that's gonna go in the bottom corner like so. Here's the booklet, and then I'm going to bring my page over, and you can just slide this in like so, and I'll keep it closed. And yes, you can't totally see this, but you pull it out like this, and you can also tuck the front of your booklet in like this, so that the back of your booklet in, so that the front peeks out of the pocket like this, or hangs out of it. But I'm going to leave my booklet in my pocket like this. And that is page 3. I hope you liked this tutorial. Hope you're having fun. If you liked the video, click the like button down below. If you want to see more of these videos, hit subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.